how people are connected as a community or across the whole world.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
The world working together to kind of mass produce products together and achieve a common economical goal.
I think of the world working together as one, like we all live united. And it kind of makes me think about the U.S. and about how we like go around the world like trying to help countries and stuff. And at the same time, like morally, we really are like helping some people out there, and we're destroying some people at the same time.
Mostly globalization just is the sharing of ideas and technology, and of course whatever goods we have.
I guess I think about like the historical aspect of it and sort of the impact that one area has on another. Like for instance, like Japan right now, I suppose, and like that's a sense of globalization. The impact of one issue or many issues on everyone. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say like about big business and all that bull crap of capitalism. I mean, seriously though, like growing up, we were forced to like move and like almost be impoverished, and my dad lost his job 3 times because Bill Clinton thought it was a good idea to let big businesses like outsource their companies to other countries.
I think it's a lot of them like the mom and pop shops going out of business, and the like independent pharmacies and things like that are deteriorating in the city, and popping up are just chains and corporations that control them.
History, Philadelphia's been a big producer. A lot of like
First country's capital.
yeah,
There you go.
of course.
It all started here.
And they've always been a big producer. Like we always got a bunch of smog, you know. So we got to be producing something.
Like the environment, like staying rich and clean, like I don't know. Just things going down, like clean up Philly. You know, people like refer to like Philly as like filthy, like Philadelphia, like Philadelphia. You know, like I'm not from here, so people are like, okay, have fun in Philadelphia, like Philadelphia.
I guess America is trying to build everything back to normal. I guess I could say America.
I definitely think that we all have a part in globalization, though. Like, I don't think anyone can necessarily take the blame, but big corporations definitely have a larger impact due to a big corporation. They have more power and money, but we all have a say in it.
You even look with these budget cuts. I mean, it's a small form of globalization with what you're saying about the privatization of education and all that kind of stuff. It's like they look at it from a very narrow-minded view. They look at it like, oh, well, where are we going to get our money? Well, they don't look at the structure and what people are feeding their money and everything. It's like education should be the core of humanity, but it's not. And it's like people are kind of going to waste because we have to sit here and pay out of pocket for everything. And they're like, well, it's convenient for me. But it's like, well, how did you get where you got? You know, they don't look back, and, you know, it's just sad that that's the first thing that they decide to cut is like one of the most meaningful things.
I don't really know how it could be.
I don't.
Yeah, we're all buying clothes, we're all buying food.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really see it as a higher up. There's GQ and Cosmopolitan, you know, everyone's got the same.
There's cultural differences between different countries and cultures, obviously, that probably bring conflict and at the same time shed some light on maybe adopting cultural aspects that the globe could probably take and use maybe as a more universal code of ethics.
It's like the 21st century woman can be a completely new generation of women, like as we like broaden our horizons and our accepting just more of everything, and like just living in peace and harmony, and everybody be at an equal stature.
I just feel like that sex barrier is a tough one to break. I mean, especially globally, where I mean, not every country is not as sexually equal as we are in America, where women are have a huge voice in this country, and we're getting to the point of equality where we're almost there. But I mean, there's other countries like Afghanistan who are just coming off of times where the women were suppressed and they weren't allowed to be out in public without a man, and they had to cover themselves up. I mean, women just don't have equal rights globally, so it's hard to globalize anything without that sex barrier, because that's a point that crosses the barrier of religion and politics all across the globe. And I mean, that's something that people aren't willing to mess with, especially in other parts of the world. So not everyone's as equal as other countries for sexual relations. So it'll be tough.
You know, honestly, like not having really too much to do with globalization, I'm gonna have to go with the Harlem Globetrotters. Just gonna have to say.
Mascot.
Obama. I like it. A politician or someone with a lot of power, as in big corporations, like
A businessman with a globe on its head. I guess its head. And a red tie with top up around.
Power tie.
Yeah, a power tie.
Probably carrying like a laptop or something, like a super laptop.
Yes. And a smartphone. 8 of them.
8 of them.
Strapped to the face to communicate with them.
Yeah.
Still has Bluetooth on.
Yeah.
Yep. Bluetooth in both ears.
Permanently implanted in his ears.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're done.